Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited about this video. I initially was going to town on this project, and as I started doing it and kind of finishing up today, I was like, why didn't I videotape this? And I'm in a spot that I can kind of show you different steps with this project. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sharon, and I am the owner of Inky Spirits. I am an alcohol ink artist, a crafter, acrylic paint artist. I'll do all kinds of things when it comes to crafts. And I recently started a YouTube channel because I'm new to acrylic paint pouring medium, and I wanted to kind of tape it on my journey, so I went ahead and started this YouTube channel. And as I started it, my phone kind of went out on me and lost, I didn't have enough storage for the tapes to run. So I'm excited to say that I have a new phone, and so I can start taping videos again. Yay! So one of my first videos is this project here, and I'm so excited about it. I have a friend that is a client, and she sells these beautiful steampunk hats and like masquerade beautiful masks. And she has asked me to do some tags. This is actually my third set of tags for her that she likes to send as a beautiful little addition to her packaging. So I am doing a steampunk theme tags. So I will show you a finished product, and then I'm going to kind of show you the steps how I got to the finished product. So here is a sample of one. This is, I know my lighting is not very good, so I'm trying to not get that glare on the side, but this is a steampunk tag, and I'm very, very excited about it. I don't know, oh, you can kind of see the shimmer there. This has a beautiful shimmer on it. But look at all the different colors on the tag. I try to stay with what I believe is a steampunk color palette. So sometimes I go off range, but when you add this shimmer spray, you can't go wrong. But let me see if I can show you a little close up. See that beautiful shimmer? Look at that shimmer, shimmer. And I can't tell you how much more beautiful it looks in person than it probably does on this camera. But I'm going to kind of go through where I started. So I start with these. These are distress tags. These are a Tim Holtz brand made by Ranger. And they come in a pack of 20 tags, and they are a number 8 in size. They are 6 1/4 inch by 3 1/4 inch. And they are what they consider a heavy cardstock and mixed media. And this is what it starts like. So this is what it looks like when I begin. A simple, nice little tag, but it's nice and sturdy. It's thick, so it can take distress inks, oxides, paints, the sprays that you're going to see. It's a heavier cardstock, so which is nice. So these are perfect, and I love making tags with these. So that's how it starts, and this is how it will finish when I'm done. Okay, so I take the tag, and I have these embossing folders. They are, again, these two are also Tim Holtz. You're going to see a pattern here. I love and adore Tim Holtz. My sister introduced me to his products. and I took his online courses, which were fantastic. They're a few years old, but still you learn a lot from it. So these are the two embossing folders that I use. This is the steampunk one here with the gears. And then this is the, I guess you would call it just kind of a metal, the metal look. And that's this one here. So again, I did give this one some shimmer as well. They're all going to get shimmer to make it kind of look like metal. So it's really cool how that kind of turned out. So these are the two that I use for my steampunk tags. So that is the second step. So you get your vanilla folder. You run these. If anybody has ever used an embossing folder, I will show you the product. Actually, I'll leave this here. You use this little handy tool, and you just, I will go ahead and run one through just to show you really quick. You will take this, and you have this board that you want to open it up to the proper thing you're using, depending on what you're running through the machine. This is the embossing folder, so that's obviously what we're going to run it through. And I will run through the gears because they are my absolute favorite to use. So I'm going to take that out of the bag here and show you. So this is what the embossing folder looks like, and you open it up and there's your impressions here. So you're going to take your little manila folder, little tag, manila tag, and I kind of center it. I move it around so it's a little different on each tag. So this one here, I will put it there in the center, and you close it up, and then you put it on there. You put one of these trays on top. Sometimes you have to put one on the bottom, but you know, it depends on how thick your embossing folder is. And then you just run it through. Now, Tim Holtz has a an automatic machine, which my sister has, that I bought her for her birthday. But I'm so jealous because I love it. But this works great too. This is actually a hand-me-down from my sister. So this was great. So you take that. I'm gonna move that out of the way because that's really all it is. And you take that out of the way. And then you open up your folder. And oh, you have your embossed folder. And it's done on both sides, which is really nice. So you go from that. And that's what I have here. In fact, I might give her a baker's dozen because now I have an extra one. And that's what we have here. So that is that step. And then I apply. My next step is I take all these beautiful colors. These are all, again, Tim Holtz. These are distress inks. These are the little ones, the little boxes, which I absolutely love. And I have, wait for it, the Tim Holtz box that holds these in there. So they're just perfect for me. So these are all the colors I felt kind of fell into the steampunk realm. And so I apply the color. This is the colors that I have done so far before I sprayed them. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So really pretty steampunk colors, I think. These are the ones that have been sprayed. Ooh, actually, I think I did spray that one. Actually, yes, I did. Okay, so I have 2 of the steel ones, but I definitely stay with the gear ones because I think those are more steampunk, but I usually throw in a couple steel ones. But after I color them with the distress, and I'm going to go ahead and go through doing a tag with the colors so you can see how that step is done. And then I spray them with these Tim Holtz, shocker, mica sprays. I have three colors. I have, let's see if I can, I'm almost like opposite here. Yeah. This is the pewter. Sorry, that's not focusing. That's the pewter. And then I have a brass. And then I have a copper. Oh, I'm sorry, this is bronze. Excuse me, this is bronze. So these 3 work best for this project. So this is the end result. So I'm going to put these aside and I'm going to go ahead and sit down and I'm going to show you how we take it from this to this. So what is nice about these still need to be sprayed. So we'll do that after we brush some colors on one. So maybe I'll bring you down a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit and if I can keep it up here because I'm going to be using this tool here. I don't think this is a Tim Holtz. Shocker, I know. But it's used with these round ones. So, so you just pop on the round and you can brush. I like the round ones because I can go into the middle of the tag and not make these marks. I can't explain it, but when you use, these are the other ones I use. But if you start using these in the center, you're going to get these marks and it just doesn't look good. So that's why I like the round ones for this. So I think we're down enough. I'm going to go ahead and excuse my chair because I know it's going to squeak. So, and excuse my head if you got to see that. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this in frame. So I have this beautiful blank slate and I'm going to pick out probably 4 colors is usually what I do. And I am going to go with what talks to me. I'm going to do some wild honey. And then I'm going to try to go with some colors that go with that. So, let's see. Don't mind me, I get in a zone to see if I like colors together, to see if they look good. If not, then I'll scratch it and pick something else. So, I think we're gonna go with those 4, okay? So, I don't mind mixing these, as long as I stay in the same palette. Like I'm going to be able to use this one on this one. I think that's a green. I thought I had another green going, but oh, this is a dark green. So I could put that on there. I could put that on there. This is close to the honey one, so I'm going to put that one on there, and then I'm going to use this one on this one. So what I do is, and try to hopefully stay in frame. I just brush it on there. I brush it on too. Hope this isn't too red. If it is, I can always take another color over it, which is nice. So this is Fire Brick. Hope that's in frame. This is Fire Brick. This is actually one of his newer colors, I believe. So, and I just start at the edge here, and then I go in a circular motion. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh, lovely. And you make it as dark as you want. Steampunk should be a little darker, so that is beautiful. I love that. Love that new color. Now we don't want it to look like an American flag, so I'm not going to put the red next to the blue, because that not only is going to look like an American flag, the blue and the red would make purple, and I don't want that either. So I am going to do maybe the green next to it. And I'm thinking maybe instead of the mowed lawn, I am going to do a darker green. So I'm going to bring in the forest moss instead. So this is a dark green forest moss. And I just get that sponge in there to get some color. He does offer, so you don't have to keep buying these. These, I will say, that these come in a pack of, I think, 3 or 4 colors. And then you can buy the re-inker, which is just the color, and you just dab it on here and brush it in with a card or something. So it's nice that he offers those inks. So I'm going to turn this and then just kind of do another area. And I kind of bring that original color into the other color. So what's nice about this, because it's a darker green, it doesn't look Christmassy to me. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So I will put my green there. And then I think I'm going to bring my blue down here area. Let's see. This is the faded. I'm kind of thinking maybe I think I'm going to switch. See, sometimes you got to go with what you got to go with. This is chipped sapphire, which is a blue, beautiful blue. Again, I'm still in the blue palette, so I'm okay with using this. And just get some good ink on there. And I want to make sure I'm staying in the frame. And obviously the more ink you put on it, the darker it will get. So yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to do, well, I can still do it. I tried to bring some of the color onto the back, just so it doesn't look like a plain back. You know, you got to bring some color into it. It's detail. It's the little detail stuff. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this because I didn't bring this. And this is just, I'm just going to brush it in there for some color. Casey, get out of there. Sorry, that's my dog. She's being a little curious. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some red here real quick. Get that one before it dries up. See, it just adds a little something, you know? When you take the time to give a little bit of detail, it really does make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to take this one because I don't want it to be dark on the back. I'm going to go ahead, trying to make sure I stay into focus here. And you're going to find out that some colors go well with others, and you know, some don't go well, don't go well together, and that's okay, you know, it happens. So alright, so it's a circular motion when I apply it on the edge, and I'm going to take some of that onto the back. looks like really nice. It's like a lighter version of what this is. So it gives it a little something. And it's just that simple. How silly is that, right? But we're not done yet. But wait, there's more. So we're going to take a lighter brown. Either vintage photo is good for this. Brushed corduroy is good for this. Or you can take a darker brown, like gathered twig or walnut stain. Any one of these. Tie-dye, you could do that too, but that's kind of really light. I think I'm going to take some gathered twig. And since they're all in the brown family, I'm okay with using this. And I'm just going to put some ink on there. And I am going to go over this entire tag. And hopefully what I'm doing is I'm going to pick up the areas that are lifted on the page from the embossing gun. So, and it's just going to give it, it's just going to pop. So I want to make sure it's not too dark. And you're not really going to notice it, but you kind of notice it. So that's why I do the edges first, because in case something's too dark, the edge is going to pick up on it. And when I do my edges, because I do the edges as well. So, and it kind of brings all those colors together again. So I am very happy with that. So, but wait, there's more. We are going to do our edges. And so this one was a really nice color. I'm really liking this. I'm digging this one. I'm feeling this one. So for your edges, you want to take a dark color, like black or mahogany. I think this is what this is. Aged mahogany is good. Ground espresso is good. Some of the darker, like really darker colors are good for the edges. So this one here, I think I'm going to do the aged mahogany. It's actually one of my favorites. So it's really super pretty. And actually, instead of using this, I will just use this. Oop, that doesn't look like it goes with that. I must have gotten some things mixed up. Oopsies. Well, instead of doing that, I'm going to put that off to the side. And I'm going to see if I have a... See, these are all my extras here. Lots and lots. So, I think that will be all right. So, I will use these until they fall apart. All right. Get a good amount of ink on there. Okay. And we're going to take our tag and we're just going to brush the edges. It's just a little something again. So look down here. I guess it would help if I stayed in camera. Sorry. I added the edge here compared to here where the edge is not. So it adds a little something. Let's make sure I'm staying in camera on this one. And you just brush it. You could do it with the round one, but I think this round brush is easier for it. And you just go around and do all the edges. I don't worry about the edges on the back. So we have this one. So there we have it. That is a tag. Now we're going to put a spray, one of the mica sprays. So now I have to decide if I want to use the brass, which would be pretty on this, or the copper. I don't think the pewter, I'm not feeling the pewter on that one. So I think I'm gonna go with the bronze. I wish I would have gotten the copper, but so your next step is to bring your little splatter box, and you definitely want a splatter box. Bring your splatter box, and I'm hoping, because I'll do this standing up. Okay, good. All right, so this is the splatter box. I might need to come out a little bit here. Okay, so this is the splatter box. Again, Tim Holtz. So when you get these mica sprays, you have to shake them up. They have a little ball in them. You got to shake up the micas and all the goodies in there. And you just want to make sure that it's not, you know, still on the bottom there. So make sure you give it a good little shake. Okay, and then you come and you just give it, I always spray once off to the side, make sure in case it's clogged, and then I just cover. I just make sure that's covered all the way, and then I bring my blow dryer and I dry it. Now you're going to notice that as you're drying it, the card's going to kind of start to curl a little bit, but that's okay. Don't panic. It will go back because I am going to spray the back side as well. I don't have to, but I thought I would on these. So look at that. That is so pretty. Look at sparkle, sparkle, shimmer, shimmer. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me bring it up a little bit here. But I don't know if you can see that shimmer, but that is some pretty shimmer. Oh, there's a good shot, I think. That's got some really pretty shimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray the back. Oh, and the one thing you should do after you're, well, when I'm done spraying this, I'm going to wipe. I haven't been doing that yet. After you're done spraying, you'll see it gets a little buildup. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So you just kind of want to wipe that. If not, that's going to eventually get clogged, which is not fun. And I did not wipe these before. And then you got to take the nozzle off and run it through some hot water to unclog it. And it can be done, but it's not the funnest thing. I'd rather be spending my time doing crafts. So I gave it a pat, and I'm so sorry if I just put my head in the camera, but I gave it a few pats because it seemed a little heavy in areas. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a dry. Okay. And again, it starts to curl up, but I flip it over and I give it a little run with the blow dryer. This is on the heat setting. And it kind of goes back. So this is our finished tag. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I guess steampunk's not supposed to be pretty, you know? I guess it's supposed to be badass kind of thing, but I just love the shimmer. Love the shimmer. So, and then look at the back. It looks nice. It's nice and simple. It's, you know, it's not as bold as the front. It's just nice and simple, but it still has some beautiful shimmer. So that is a tag from start to finish. So these work for so many different occasions. You can use these tags. If you're selling products, you could send them, you know, as a thank you tag, and just put a little message on the back, or you could, you know, do a label and put it on the back with your company information. Christmas time, you can do Christmas tags. Gosh, let me show you some. I have got some here that I have done. Couple occasions. So I will show you these really quick. These are some of my other tags that I have done. This would be more Halloweenish. So how cool is that? So that's a Halloween tag. This is a Halloween tag with some of Tim Holtz ephemera, which he's got so many great things. Some stamps, some stencils, some wording. So that's a Halloween one. And then we have lots of Christmas ones, which you can put on your Christmas presents. If you're giving somebody a bag, you can, a bag gift, you can add this tag to it. A bottle of wine, or a bottle of liquor, you can add a tag to it. These are some Christmas ones we did, with some ephemera and stickers, and these are so much fun to do. Lots and lots of fun. And I'd be happy if I got a tag on my gift that looked like these. So lots and lots of fun. So those are some examples. So I want you to go out there and make some tags. So super simple. Grab, you don't have to have all the colors. I'm just one of those like, oh my God, I don't have this color yet. I'm super excited because he just came out with some new colors. I think this is Speckled Egg, was one of his new ones last year. He had like, no, he had a few colors come out last year, and then he released another one this year. Well, I think it was Flamingo Pink is another one, but it wasn't exactly steampunk color. But this is a tag from start to finish. You can see it's not overly time consuming, and it's a lot of fun to do, and you get some beautiful results. You're going to have people looking at those going, oh my gosh, how long did it take you to do those? And you could say, oh, well, you know, I slaved over them for hours, you know, but super simple, and a great addition to any gift that you're giving. So start with your tag, and you can do a tag without doing an embossing folder. You can just take a tag and do colors on it. I didn't emboss any of those ones that I showed you before. Those were just colors and then adding to it. But if you want to emboss, then you emboss and then you do some color. You can do some color on the blank one, then emboss it, and then just do the highlights afterwards. That's always an option. And then, oops, I guess it would go this way. Put your colors and then add some excitement with some shimmer, some mica sprays, some shimmers. So that is about it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. And if you did, please like the video and please subscribe, because I do plan to put more videos out there. Between alcohol inks, just normal crafts, my acrylic paint pouring, I plan to do lots of videos. And you can follow me on social media. On Facebook, I am at Inky Spirits on Facebook. I'm Inky Spirits 613 on Instagram. And then if you're interested in purchasing any of my items that you see that weren't commission or works, you can send me an email at inkyspirits2020@gmail.com or reach out to me on I'm at inkyspirits613 at Instagram, or send me a message on Facebook at Inky Spirits. So thank you again for joining me. I loved doing this video, and I hope you enjoyed it as well and you've learned something. And please, if you make something, I would love to see it. So thank you for joining me and have a great day. Take care. See you next time. Bye.